Hi, everybody.
A 3% rent cap is due to take effect on February 1st in New Brunswick.
We've seen rents over the last 6 years in New Brunswick go up by 38%. That's why we're making sure it's capped at 3% so renters know what they're paying.
David Hickey, who was minister responsible for the New Brunswick Housing Corporation, tabled the legislation today, fulfilling a campaign pledge. Landlords will have the ability to apply for a rent increase of up to 9% for capital renovations, but they'll have to argue why it is needed.
It's not to step in and put stainless steel appliances in. It's needed renovations that are important for both the safety of the tenant, but also the safety of the unit too. So we want to make sure that there's some flexibility in there that exists.
The former PC government put in a temporary rent cap of 3.8% in 2022.
Developers told us that having a rent cap, which limits their income, will discourage development. So has the government asked those questions to make sure that this is not going to have an unintended consequence or a negative effect?
Minister Hickey says another Liberal pledge to remove the provincial tax on new multi-unit buildings would help to address that worry.
It's about balance.
I think that balance is not in play.
According to Willie Schulten of the New Brunswick Apartment Owners Association, if there's going to be rent control, there should be other controls implemented too.
3% rent control, 10% property tax, that's a 7% difference. So we need to make that up some way, otherwise we're not going to be able to pay our mortgages.
New Brunswick tenants deserve this.
Nicola Taylor of ACORN New Brunswick has been pushing for a permanent rent cap. To start with,
we still need to close up loopholes where landlords can use potential issues to raise rents. And we've seen that happen across, not just across our province, but across the country.
We wanted to make sure that we moved on this quickly, which you're seeing just how fast we are moving on it.
Right now, a landlord has to give half a year's warning before any increase in monthly rent. Nick Moore, CTV News, Fredericton.